Describe the couple. It was just a young couple that seemed...
No, middle age, probably mid-30s, late, early 40s.
And they seemed like normal people?
Yeah, they were, like I said, they were great. You know what I mean? And the property was close to my mother's property. So it didn't seem odd to us that on the way home, he just like, drop off the rent because I'm on the way home. It was literally like within 30 houses away. So he just went, here's your rent, thank you very much. Kind of move forward.
And how long did they live there for before the grow-up was discovered?
A year and a half.
And so I'm a little bit unclear as to how it was discovered. Was there a fire or?
No, it wasn't a fire. The woman had said it was fire. We didn't have a fire. It was a neighbor. Someone tried to break in.
Okay.
I guess that's common. And so they tried to break in, and then so when the police arrived, they saw it and they went in, and then they saw the operation, and then they did all their stuff.
So did you see it before it was dismantled, or?
Not before it was dismantled. We got in because what they do is, like I said, they cut the hydro, but then they don't let you in for 2 weeks. So then everything, and that's why we like the freezer, because I was the one that went in and cleaned it, and it was nasty. You go in and everything is rotten, and then the true stench and the aftermath you see, because it's been 2 weeks completely with no power at all. Because what they were doing is, I guess we had the hydro was on the inside. They jumped it, so they made a second panel, and that's why the hydro cuts it, because there was so much power that they were stealing to begin with.
And what did it look like after the police were finished with it?
Like this minus all the tops. So what they do is they cut all the tops of the plants, but they leave you with all the dirt, right? And then just kind of stems, and then that's everything.
And when you walk into the house, describe the smell of a...
Well, that's the thing. The smell was rancid, but I don't think it was. I think it was more from the stuff in the freezers that went off.
Oh, okay.
As opposed to, I think, because the gentleman was living there. Like the way he did is he sectioned off his family room, and he was living there. So he had his TV, he had a bed, so he was there. He was living there. So then it was 2 bedrooms, then all the basement. So he had the kitchen and the family room where he was living himself. But then the basement and then 2 other bedrooms were completely full plants.
Wow. And what did he have, like the lights that would...
Yeah, I didn't see all the lighting because by that time the police had gone in and they cut it all away. So then all they left was all the debris, like the wires, leftover wires, but all the actual bulbs and plants, and they were all gone.
So how long did it take you to basically clean up the house?
Oh, well, it was... We basically cleaned it, so that hence everything was done, but we didn't remediate it to rent it again because my mother's too petrified of the thought of if we re-rent it and someone says it's sick, and it's expensive, right? Because you got to get all your soil engineers and your air tests and going, you take everything down. So we just ripped everything down, threw it all out.